Hello everybody. I'll just wait a couple of minutes or even 1 minute before I get started. So I hope you've been enjoying everything that you've seen so far. I've been dipping in and out and it's been absolutely fantastic. So I just want to say thank you very much to Yorkshire Yarn Fest for letting me participate in this Yarn Fest. I'm Louise from Fiddle Yarns. I'm based up in Aberdeenshire, but I'm originally from a little place called Cullen. So if you watched Long Lost Family on Monday with Davina, she was in a seaside village. That's where I'm from, and I use the local area for lots of inspiration for colours and names of my yarns. So hello everybody. Hopefully there's people that are new to this like I am. So I was really excited when I found out that the theme was going to be friendship. Over the last year or so, everybody has really appreciated how much that social connection and the support network friendship can give. So for the friendship collection that I'm going to show you, I'm going to donate 10% of all the sales to a local charity called Kincardine and Deeside Befriending. It looks to reduce social isolation in older people. So I think the reason I chose that is maybe the younger we are more au fait with using technology to keep that connection alive. And I think as you get older, you may not be able to do that as much. So, hi, Ruth loves to knit. So, first up is the one that is called friendship. Now, when I think of friendship, it's like you pick a stranger, you find things in common, and you just want to hang around with them for a long time. Well, that's what I think about my friends anyway. So this is friendship. And to me, friendship isn't one big thing. It's a million little things. So it kind of had to be speckles. I've got all of the colours in here. And as I've seen all of the other vendors' interpretations of this, which has been absolutely fantastic, I think this would work really well with a lot of the other ones. And that was kind of the reason that I erred on the side of I threw colour at it, but it's still got quite a bit of the naked yarn in there. So, and as with friendship, every skein will be slightly different. Can you see those speckles? So this is what it looks like when it's crocheted. My attempt at a granny square. So it's just got like little pops of colour, and this is, oops, just dropped a stitch. This is it. I'm knitting up a summer sorrel tee, so this is it knitted. This is one of my favourite patterns, and I'm doing it as a fade. So that's it started in friendship. So also in the friendship collection, I thought, oh, dye up my favourite colours and then tie it into friendship. So hopefully you can see that it works really well. So this one is called A Million Little Things, and it's got my favourite colours, which is a turquoisey colour, sections of pink and lots of speckles to match in. So this will give you like a flash of the turquoise, little sections of the pink, and then little pops of all of the other colours. So those two will work really well together, and as I say, this one would just work brilliantly with a lot of the other vendors' interpretations. What next? Pajama Rama. What is friendship without a pajama party? So this one is slightly more vibrant than the others, and it's got bigger sections of colour. So hopefully it's got, look, got yellows, purples, blues, reds, pinks. It's got all the colours in it. So that's fun. That would make an amazing pair of socks, I must admit. Or you could calm it down with the friendship one. So there we go. And finally, I'm getting married next year. And when I told my friend, she said, "Oh, we're not knitting socks for all the guests, are we?" No, we're not. But it made me think about how lovely it is to receive something. It doesn't matter what craft it is, that somebody has taken the time and the love to make something and give it to someone else. So on that basis, I decided to knit up a sock set. So you get 2 50-gram skeins and 2 20-gram skeins. So I've got a pinky tone one. So it goes from very, very pale pink down to like a raspberry. It reminds me a little bit of my raspberry ripple ice cream yarn. I'm thinking of food. But it's got all those pinky tones. And then also I've got something that more a delphinium blue, I think it is. But it's got that lilac-y tone to it. So it's it'll work in really, really well. And it's like pale blues, very denim looking for those. And then along with that, I've picked out the darker shades. So I've got like a darker raspberry one and a darker delphinium blue tone. So my logic was that you could knit a pair of socks for yourself and one for your friend. Or you know what, you could mix and match. Let's do this right. I've been practicing, not very well. You could mix and match, so you've got contrasting heels and toes. So then you've got a kind of matching pair, but complementary pair. So this was my logic, and this set is going to be called It's a Small Gang, because that's really what Friends is all about, isn't it? And this will be on the 75-25 merino nylon mix. As with all of the friendship yarns, they will be on a pre-order basis only. The friendship one will be on the 100-gram floor ply superwash merino nylon, the 150 superwash merino, and also I'll do it in a DK weight. So it'll be towards the end of next week before I can get everything shipped, but I do have some items dyed, obviously, so they may be going out quicker. So hopefully you can jump in quick and get all your yarn. So before I go, I thought I would show you some of my other bases that I have which don't have nylon in them. So this is my superwash. This is the biggest skein that I do. I do everything from 20 to 150. So this is the 150 gram skein. And this is 100% superwash merino, and it is absolutely gorgeous to knit with. If you're looking for some inspiration of patterns or items, if you pop over to my website and have a look at the gallery, there'll be samples that I've knitted up, and I've linked patterns. There are some free patterns in there as well, so just have a look. And if you're not sure how much or how big an item's going to be. So that is the superwash merino, really good stitch definition. Just difficult to say for me this morning. And working really well with that is the mohair silk mix. Look at that. That would be such a lovely pairing. This one's got the same blue, but it's got like a purpley colour. You can see all my purples behind me. My other favourite yarns at the moment is one. Now, I don't have many of these, and this is my Merino Silk Baby Alpaca singles. Now, look at that. This one's called Across the Moors, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. It's going to be sad to sell some of these, I must admit. What's my shawl? This was the So Knits Mystery Brioche Knit Along, and as much I love a mystery knit along, and I hadn't tried brioche for a long time, so this is it. I can do a post on my grid afterwards so that you can find out a bit more about it, but it was such a fun knit, and so much so that I actually cast on another one because I couldn't wait. I just love doing the pattern. So it's got triangles and baubles and all different kinds of brioche. Look at that stitch there. It's just gorgeous. So thank you, Wendy, for asking the question. So the final yarn I'm going to show you before I run out of time is the 100% Mulberry Silk. Look at that colour. Doesn't it just pop? This one's flamingo. Oh, and if you want a bit of sunshine in your life, this is You Are My Sunshine. That would be nice for a friend as well, wouldn't it? Anyway, there we go. Look at that. Nice bright colours for a Saturday morning. So I hope everybody's well. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to join me. You can buy all my yarns over on my website, which is bowfiddleyarns.com. You can find me in all the social medias. I will share this video, hopefully, fingers crossed, after, but I hope you enjoy the rest of the day. I'm certainly going to be tuning in because it's just amazing what everybody has come up with. It's just absolutely inspiring. So thank you very much, and hopefully I'll speak to you soon. Give me a follow in the social medias. Bye.